Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and I recently reviewed The Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle, the new deck by Abiola Abrams that is being released in March of 2024. This is March of 2024. One of my viewers said that they ordered it. It was going to be at their house in 3 days, and this is March 5th right now. So it's out there if you order it. If you want to know more about the deck, please watch my video review on my Oracle Deck Reviews Volume 1 playlist. Now, one of my viewers, Donna, asked... she said she'd like to see how these cards work together. When I explained the deck and showed it, she said some of the cards were unclear. So I thought I would show you one of the spreads that are in the book, the guidebook, and this is called the Generational Wealth Spread. It's Blessings and Blocks, and there's 5-card spread. Now, this doesn't need to be just used with this particular deck. It can really be used with any deck that speaks to you. So, if you would like to learn how to do this spread, grab a pencil and a paper so you can write down the positions, pause the video, and if you're just watching it because you'd like to, you know, have a reading, that's fine too. I always feel like if you're led to watch one of the videos, then there's a message in it for you somewhere, and it may be in the reading, or it may be just like, hey, you need to do this spread for yourself. All right, so the positions of the cards are card 1 is, what blessings have I inherited from my family line? Card 2, what blocks have I inherited from my family line? Card 3, what is the path to healing? Card 4, what do I need to give up? Card 5, what do I need to receive? All right, so I'm going to shuffle the cards, and then we'll lay them out, and I'll read the meanings. Now, I'm going to have to read the meanings because this is a brand new deck to me. I don't have the meanings memorized. And that's a really hard thing to do with Oracle decks unless you use them all the time, because every Oracle deck is different and every meaning is different. Now, of course, you can always read them intuitionally, or intuitionally, is that a word? You can always read them with your intuition and not use the book at all. And a lot of people like to do that as well. But I like to, and especially when a deck's new, I like to get familiar with the book. And so I'm sure that with this reading, you would like to also hear what the book has to say. So you can see exactly how the author sees the cards fitting together, okay? And I'll add some intuitional things if something hits me, and I'll add that to the meaning as well. All right, so shuffle them again, and we'll be ready to lay them out. These are really nice shuffling cards. I like them. They don't stick like some of those, the velvety ones. These don't stick like those do. Some of those just want to cling to each other, and you can only, when you shuffle them, like 2 or 3 will stick together. And then when you lay them out, you know, you have the like 1, 2, 3 in a row. But this deck's not going to do that. All right, so. All right, so let's do this. All right, so again, okay, here's card 1. Okay, now these are set up kind of funny. Card 2. I hope you can see this. Oh, yeah. Whoops, I'm going to have to move this crystal ball again. Oops. Okay, so let's do this. Card 1, card 2, card 3 is right here. I'll show you as I show them, because this is a little bit hard to, it's going to be a little hard to see. Card 4 is down here, and card 5 is right here next to card 3. All right, so, and again, it's a little like, I wish this was, I should probably move my camera up higher, but I'm just going to try to do this for now so we don't have to fuddle around with it too much. All right, I'll show you the cards as I do them. All right, so again, the layout goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so card 1. What blessings have I inherited from my family line? And card 1 is number 12. So 12 might be important to you, or 3. The martyr, sacrifice, and self-reflection. The blessing you have inherited from your family line. So let's look up at card 12 and see what it says. Okay, it says, put it all on hold. There's a difference between letting go and giving up. You're feeling trapped, stagnant, or stuck in this moment of uncertainty. The solution is to let go. But how, right? Well, healthy sacrifices may be necessary. It may not seem like it, but when you look back, it will all make sense. What if you did the opposite of what you're doing right now? Everything that you're trying to fix externally needs to be remedied internally. You may prepare for a new project, but it's not the best time to start. As late, great ancestor Dr. Wayne W. Dyer used to say, when we change the way we look at things, the things we look at change. Now, the ancestral meaning is this. Great ancestress Sarah La Kali, meaning Sarah the Black, was an Egyptian prophetess and the patron saint of the Romani. Oral history says that Saint Sarah had the highest divine lineage as the daughter of Jesus of Nazareth and Mary Magdalene. The ancestral medicine says you are not being punished, although it sure feels like it. Wait. Take a moment to reflect. This is a luxury that many of your predecessors did not have, my child. And then there's a shadow aspect, which is not going to apply to this reading. And this corresponds to the hanged man. The declaration or the affirmation is, I surrender all and trust. Okay. I see this as the blessing you've inherited from your family line is the ability to look at things from a different perspective. The ability to pause, the ability to take the time to look at things from a different perspective, to be able to look at things internally and to put everything on hold that needs to be put on hold. And you have the ability to put things on hold, to look at it from a different perspective until you figure it out, until you figure out exactly what you need to do and how. All right? So you are blessed with the ability of sacrifice and self-reflection, looking at things from a different perspective, and that is carried down through your family. If you think of it, think about your ancestors that you know of and their personalities and see if that matches. Okay, so this is a general reading, so this may not apply to everyone. All right, card 2, this one, is what blocks I've inherited from my family line. This is card 15, the trickster, which would be equal to the devil card. All right, the trickster, ego and excess. And boy, baby, I can tell you right now, I have something to learn from this reading. So 15, or the number 6, the trickster, ego and excess. And this is the blocks that you have inherited from your family line. And let's see what that says. Card 15. Are you or someone around you making unhealthy choices? You feel trapped. Your shadow appears to be in charge. Your vices and fears are in danger of running your life. You are the cause of the mess you're in. That may sound like bad news, but the great news is that you have the key to fix it. The devil is in the details. You are being seduced by unhealthy attachments, your temptations, materialism, addictions. You feel trapped. Life has convinced you that you are powerless. The trickster is terrifying because we fear getting lost within our own indulgences. You've been stuffing down and hiding your shadow self, and your inner dark goddess is not happy about it. Under all of that rage is grief that is calling out to be seen, felt, and healed. The ancestral memory says, the ancestral trickster comes forward as Anansi, the cunning West African spider god. The renowned tempter and mischief maker weaves intricate webs that lure the unsuspecting. Anansi's secret is that he teaches lessons of discernment and consequences. The ancestral medicine says this ancestor can represent depression. If you want something different, you need to do something different. Look beyond your vices. If you need help, get it. And the declaration is, I easily release anything that is holding me back. Okay, so what I feel this card is about is what the blocks you've inherited are the tendency to have an addictive personality, the tendency to get caught up in vices, in overindulging in things. And then there's the danger of letting these things control your life. Okay? But you can fight that because with the blessing is that you have the ability to self-reflect, to take time, to look at things from another perspective. And that is always, at least in my experience, that has been the key to overcoming the excesses and the ego and the addictions, all right? So even though this is a blockage that you've inherited from your ancestors, the ability to look at things from a different perspective is a blessing that you have inherited. The ability to pause, the ability to wait, the ability to reflect, okay? Those are all things that can help fight the trickster tendencies. All right, so card 3. What's the path to healing? Card 3. Clarity. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Okay, this is number 32. Altar of air, clarity. And I don't even have to read the meaning. So the path to healing is to gain clarity. Clarity as to why you have these vices. Clarity as to why you're allowing your addictions to take charge of your life. Clarity as to why you are falling into these habits that are not good for you. All right, so let's see what the Altar of Air Clarity number 32 has to say. And this again is your path to healing. It says, all will be revealed. Are you watching and listening? Suddenly it will all make sense. It is also your season to speak the naked truth, even if your voice shakes. Your own personal sword of truth can cut through all the BS. This ancestor comes through in times of breakthrough and fresh starts. This is a paradigm shift. She pushes you toward your ase, life purpose energy. If you haven't already experienced at least one classic light bulb moment, you're about to. The ancestral memory part says, the element of air is analogous to breath and life force. This ancestor comes forward with the energy of the legendary Irish city, supernatural fairy-like beings that control the wind. A sudden gust is called a Gaoth, city, or fairy wind. Ancestral medicine says sacred items representing the wind element can include bells, feathers, incense, knives or swords, fans, streamers, string or woodwind instruments, wind chimes, diffusers, and images of the sky, heavens, angels, or fairies. And your affirmation or declaration is, I can see clearly now. So the path to healing is seeing clearly, taking the pause, seeing clearly the things that are harming you that you are so attracted to. All right, and card 4, what do I need to give up? This is 21, again a 3. 3 seems to be a theme here in this reading, so that might be important to you right now. The ancestral force or completion, and that is number 21. Did I show that to you? Okay. 21. And that says, and again, this is, what do I need to give up? Be proud. Celebrate yourself. You have a well-deserved sense of wholeness. The vibe is fulfillment and harmony. You have a better understanding of who you are than ever before. You are protected. You are safe. It is safe to be safe. The ancestors have your back in full force. Embrace the new opportunities. Ancestral memory says the ancestral force comes through as the Yoruba Egungun masquerade. Egungun is a celebration of ancestral spirits that provides a portal for participants to communicate with those who have transitioned. Ancestral medicine says, allow yourself to be more vulnerable with the people in your inner circle. If you don't have people you can be open with, consider allowing in more people. And the correspondence is the world. The declaration is, I embrace my sacred connection to infinite potential. And the shadow aspect, which I feel like is important because this is something you need to give up, says you're feeling a bit empty at the end of the journey. There's a lack of connection. You feel unfulfilled despite a recent success. What is preventing you from seeing your happiness? Look for delays to suddenly pop up. Okay, so what I see this is, it says, this is all about you are protected, you are safe. It's safe to be safe. I think what you need to give up is your fear. What you need to give up is your fear of of ending a cycle. Okay, this represents the World card, ending of a cycle. You need not to fear a new beginning. You need to realize that you're safe and realize that you can open up to people who are close to you. And you can allow yourself to be more vulnerable. Give up being so, give up your hard shell and allow yourself to be vulnerable. Give up being so independent and rely on others as people you can trust. Try to trust other people. Now, of course, you're going to want to make sure they're worthy of trust, but this is a card about opening up to people and about trusting that you're safe and living that way. Okay, so you're giving up your fear. You're giving up your fear of being in danger. You're giving up your fear of endings also. All right, and then finally, card 5, what do I need to receive? And this is number 28, or number 10, or number 1 might be important. Root of water, highly sensitive. And this is, again, what you need to receive. And that's card 28. And let's see what it says. You may feel like you're on an emotional roller coaster, giggling one minute, bawling the next. You're on a soul journey. That's why you're feeling it all so deeply. Don't take every little thing so seriously. Trust your inner guidance. The ancestors are nudging you in signs. Are you paying attention? Nature is speaking to you. This plant ancestor is empathic and intuitive energy. Wow. The hibiscus plant has youthful energy. The roots, plant spirits, are the messengers of the ancestors. There may be news or a romantic proposal coming your way. Honor your feelings. Your creativity is ready to flow. Take advantage of all the creative opportunities coming your way. Ancestral memory says the root of water is the hibiscus flower. This yin energy plantcestor, cool, comes forward as a zemi, or a nature spirit of the Taino people of the Caribbean, and the goddess Atabe, supreme creatrix and mother. Like her hibiscus flowers, Atabe represents the moon, fertility, love, romance, and beauty. The ancestral medicine says this ancestral plant spirit also represents your inner child. Lean into the energy of play. Your ancestors did not always have the gift and privilege of play. Allow yourself to be free enough to play in their honor. And the declaration or affirmation is, I choose to express my feelings openly and fully. And so what you need to receive is you need to receive the signs that your ancestors are giving you. Okay? You need to trust your inner guidance. So you need to receive help from your own inner guidance. You need to receive the creative and perhaps romantic opportunities that are coming your way. Take advantage of them. That's what you need to let in. And allow yourself, let in the spirit of fun and allow yourself to play as well. All right, friends, so that is the generational wealth spread, blessings and blocks, a 5-card spread from the Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle by Abiola Abrams. Again, if you'd like to see the review of this, it's on my playlist, Oracle Deck Reviews, Volume 1. And again, this spread can be used with any deck, any Oracle or Tarot deck. And I always like to look at the card on the bottom of the deck, and this one is the Matriarch, and this may be a message for you that has something to do with this spread or has nothing to do with this spread. Again, card 3, look at this. We have got 1 and 2 equals 3. We've got a 3 here. We've got a 1 and 5 is 6, multiple of 3. We got a 2 and 1 is a 3, and we have a 3 here. So 3, 3, 3. Maybe you've been seeing 3, 3, 3. Sometimes the angel number 333 is something to tell you to balance the different areas of your life. 3 may have a different meaning for you. 3 is often like creativity, like 2 people plus 1 equals 3. It may be about, you know, some people, no, this is not for everyone for sure, but it may be about finding out you're expecting a child. Okay, but like that's, again, that's maybe for one person who's listening to this right now. Okay, so this special message, number 3, is the Matriarch, nurture the harvest. You are fertile with possibilities. You're safe and blessed. Have faith in your ability to bring forth beauty, prosperity, and harmonious relationships. Allow yourself to tap into your creative potential and explore creative outlets. Again, that's what we just heard from that card as well. So that's important. Explore creative outlets and creative opportunities. Nurture yourself and others with kindness, compassion, and love. Free yourself from the need to justify your existence. You are heir to the fortune of wealth that the Matriarch ancestor brings. Will you allow yourself to receive your riches? Will you allow the blessings in? And the ancestral memory says, the Matriarch is depicted by a Maasai elder overlooking her beloved village of Burkina Faso. This ancestral energy is loving, charismatic, fertile, beautiful, nurturing, and rooted in the divine feminine. The Matriarch is deeply connected to Mother Nature, and you are the child wrapped in the safety of her loving bosom. Again, there's a child mentioned there. Ancestral medicine says, for many of your ancestors, vulnerability was not allowed. Allow yourself now to be vulnerable in their honor and to honor yourself. We are taking care of you, my child, you and yours. Trust in the sumptuous abundance that surrounds you and cultivate gratitude for the blessings. This is the card that corresponds to the Tarot, Empress in the Tarot deck. It says, I am nurturing, abundant, and fertile with possibilities. All right, and that is your affirmation. Okay, friends, again, this is from the Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle by Abiola Abrams. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you've not done so. It's completely free for you, and it helps me out a whole lot. I want to thank you for being with me today. I appreciate you so much more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.